everyone, it's Leanne with Lovely Scrappin', and I'm here with another design team project for I Am Roses, and this is a project for the June I Am Roses color challenge. And the color challenge is to use monochromatic tones in the white and cream and neutrals. So I had lots of fun with that. It was a bit of a challenge for me because I'm used to having a darker contrast. That's just the way I like to design, and I find it gets too washed out if it has no contrasting darker tone in there. So anyway, it was a challenge. It was a good challenge, and I had lots of fun creating this. It is a cigar box, and my very first altered cigar box, and I got the cigar box just in the raw wood from Michael's, and I painted it completely with like a dark brown acrylic paint, and then I covered it with a crackle medium, and then went over it with the antique white acrylic paint to give it a little bit of the crackle look, and you can see it mainly on the bottom here. So that's the crackle technique. And then I had to dig in my stash and find some cream and whites and neutral kind of colors, and I found one from a Union Square, and it's hard to tell with the lighting, and I apologize for the lighting, you guys, but it's got a little bit of like a rose background. It's really pretty. And so I added it onto the back, and then I added this twine that kind of squiggles all the way around the entire frame of the cigar box, and I also framed the picture with it too. The picture, of course, is my husband and I on our wedding day, and I love that I have the opportunity to use my wedding photos. I did one of my other projects with a wedding photo, and this is my second project using a wedding photo, so it was very nice to be able to take out those professional photos and actually put them to use, considering they cost a fortune. So anyway, so I backed the photo on some chipboard that was covered. I covered it with the sticky back canvas, and it just kind of gave it a nice sturdy back to the picture. And then I added some flat back pearls in the side there. I just tied a bow with some beautiful champagne crinkle type of a ribbon I actually got from my dollar store from Dollarama. And then here's the I Am Roses flower, and I think this one is the S10 little scrapbook flower. I just took off the leaves. I took off all of the leaves to all of the flowers because I didn't want green showing in the project. So I did that, and then this is my new die I got from Joanne for my birthday, and it's a cherry lint design, and it's called Fanciful Flourish, and it is my favorite of those dies, and I love all of them, but this was my favorite, and Joanne knew it, and she got it for me, so thanks so much, Joanne. I've been using it like crazy. And then I added ivory gardenia there, a little ivory cherry blossom here, and a little flower there. From all of these flowers are from I Am Roses, and I will post a link down below to my blog that will have direct links to I Am Roses website, so you guys can access, you know, where these flowers are on their website store. And I layered lace and paper here just to give it some texture, and added a Making Memories wedding plate there. It has the pearls on it, so it was really cute. And then this is an R60 flower that I sprayed with the what is it? The clam bake beige, and this is part of that new collection, Nantucket Pearls. And these are R40s and R21-1s here. Can't remember the code to these ones here, but again, all I Am Roses, and I will have all of the links posted on my blog. Another cherry blossom. I got the Martha Stewart frond leaf punch. I was in desperate need of kind of like, I wanted the oak leaf punch, but I can't find it anywhere because it's discontinued everywhere. So I would have just had to buy the die cuts from an Etsy seller or something if I really wanted it, but I just decided to get the frond leaf punch from Martha Stewart instead. I really like it. I like how it kind of, you know, fills in the little gaps and stuff and peeks out. So I did that, and added a wheat shaped bead spray here. I'm pretty sure I got that from Carla's Etsy a long time ago. And let's see, I think that pretty much covers the front, the top, and then along the side, this is a little crochet flower from I Am Roses, and then another one of those S10 little scrapbook flowers. I added some cream lace with some flat back pearls from Cassie's Artfire store, and that's Flipicano 2 on Artfire. And then this lace is actually part of my winnings from One Craft Cottage. I love it. I was so excited to use it. It just goes beautifully on this project. And then the bottom, I added these feet, and they look like these. I got these at Michael's too, in the same section as where the cigar box was. And I just, as you can see, it's flat on one side here, and I just painted it with the champagne, metallic champagne folk art acrylic paint, and with one layer, heat set it so it bubbled like crazy, put another thick layer of paint on it, heat set it, let it bubble, and tapped it down. I do have a tutorial on how to get like that rustic bubbled sort of foam metallic look, so you guys can check out the tutorial if you like. It should be in my how-to playlist. The video should be in there. And then, yeah, so I did that and then added all 4 to the bottom. And then I'll open it up and show you guys the inside. So this is just sort of sitting on top of the little metal piece that flips up. And then it just sort of opens up, and it does sit nicely like this with a chain here. And I got the idea to put the chain on it from Southern Yankee 05 YouTube channel. She's new to posting videos. She posted her first 2 videos, and I watched her mini album one and then the cigar box one, and I loved the idea of adding a chain there. Yeah, so she was the one who inspired me for that, so I love that. And this chain is actually from Cassie that she sent in a rack a while ago. I love it. And then so for the bottom, I just left it plain because I plan to put a bunch of little memorabilia from my wedding with my husband in there, little, you know, chicken scratch notes on speeches, and you know, little notes and cards and all those fun little things from our wedding. And just I kept invitations that I made and just some of the little handmade things like the favor boxes that I made. So I just have little pieces of that saved in another box. So I thought it'd be nice to just throw all those little fun memorabilia pieces from our wedding in here. And I layered the bottom, or I added a piece of designer paper from the Madison Ave Floss and Fan collection, and it again is like that beige kind of a neutral color on the bottom. And then I added the cheesecloth. And I kind of frayed it a little bit so it was sort of wavy, and added that down. And I got the idea to use cheesecloth from Juliana, and I love vintage scrap, and I really love that look, so I added that to there. And then I added a nice doily on there, and again I kept it flat so you can add some stuff in there. And then here is just kind of a layout I did of myself and then my husband and I. And I just used some R21-1 flowers there and some little S10s. You guys keep watching at the very end, and I will post pictures so you'll get a better look at, you know, close-ups and stuff. And then some trim on the bottom with some pearl trim, a little butterfly, and then a doily there. Again, the I do, again, the R21-1, and then the little S10 flowers there, and the little Martha Stewart leaf punches. Added some of the trim along here, and then at the very top is a bit of that pearl trim as well. And the pearl trim I just recently got from Miss Liz 729, and she was so kind to make a mini album and send a little package of goodies to me, as well as a couple of my other friends. So it was so sweet of her, and I was able to use that trim there, so I was excited about that. And I'm pretty sure this trim here, this is so cool, I'm pretty sure that's from you, Leonie. Oh my gosh, I've been hoarding the trims you gave me in the rack, and I was just like, okay, I have to use this because this is such a special item, and I'm like, okay, I gotta use it. So I decided to put it there, and it's like this accordion type of, oh, I just love it. And then it's got the lace there, it's like a double layer, beautiful. So I added it there. And that's pretty much it, you guys. That's the inside and then the cover. So I hope you like it. I hope you guys participate in the challenge. I will post a link to the I Am Roses challenge blog down below. So be sure to check out the challenge blog for more details on the rules and, you know, the information and details on the contest. Also be sure to check out the I Am Roses website, guys, where you can purchase all these fabulous, beautiful flowers, and my blog again to get the details on the flowers that I've used. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a personal message or leave a comment, and I'll do my best to get back to you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enter, and good luck, everyone. Happy scrapping. Bye.